What is up, everybody? This is Ray from Rated R Reviews, and I'm here back with another movie review. Let's get it started. Despicable Me 3. Okay, so Despicable Me 3 brings back Gru from Despicable Me and Despicable Me 2. Also the Minions from the same two movies. Also, they had their own spin-off movie, The Minions. Okay, now Despicable Me 1, great, funny, loved it, really admire that movie. It had me laughing, it had heart to it, great story. Then you had Despicable Me 2, which was funny with the macho lucha libre character and everything. Again with the Minions, and it had a cool little story arc with one of Drew's daughters and a love interest. Enjoyed the film. And then all of a sudden, the Minions got a spin-off movie, which was okay. It had some funny bits and pieces, and then I was just like, a little lacking. If you hear a little buzz in the background, it's because the fan is on. It's like 85 degrees in here. It's New York. I'm sorry. Anyway, so Despicable Me 3. Despicable Me 3 introduces or reintroduces Drew, the Minions, and a villain called Balthazar. Introduces a villain called Balthazar. Balthazar Brat, to be exact. Balthazar Brat is pretty much an 1980s star in this Despicable Me world. And in the 80s, he had a sitcom, a hit TV show, and he was everywhere, all over the place, like the teen kids from Disney and the Jonas Brothers now, and whoever the hell else from Disney made a bunch of money. He came back to be a villain because everyone forgot about the 80s, and now all of a sudden he just wants to rob everybody. Yeah, okay movie, had some funny laughs, had some entertaining little minion jokes here and there. I myself look like a big ass minion, as you can see. Every single time Balthazar came out, they had like these old 80s music songs play whenever he was fighting and robbing people and everything, and it was funny at first, and then it kind of died down at the end, and I was kind of bored a little bit with the film, and I was just like, man, it's okay, it's fine. It's not like in comparison to the other ones. So Despicable Me 1 is up here, then 2 is slightly below it, Minions is right there with 2, and then Despicable Me 3 is kind of like 2 or 3 levels below that. It's a decent movie, it's fine for kids, it's okay for families. The parents won't really enjoy it as much as the kids, at least I didn't. My daughter enjoyed it, but she still was like, it's not as good as the other ones. But still made like $700 million worldwide, which is crazy, which is why they're gonna make a part 4. Anyway. Another part of the story is Gru finds out he has a twin brother named Drew, and he goes off and he's rich and famous, while Gru grew up poor, and well, no, he's not necessarily rich and famous, he's rich, and Gru grew up all poor and everything. He turned to a life of crime while everything was given to Drew, and they had like a little brother clash. And you know, me being one of 3 brothers, I can understand clashes sometimes, not on the rich and poor level though. But I don't know, they just kind of lacked something there. I was just like, nah, it's okay. Anyway, Despicable Me 3 in theaters right now. Catch it if you want. I kind of would wait till Netflix or maybe even a Blu-ray purchase or something like that. Really Netflix, you know. So my favorite scene of the movie had to be when Balthazar Brat was first introduced and he was moonwalking over the water to go into a ship, and then he started blowing up this gum that continued to expand everywhere, and all of a sudden did it later in the movie as well, where Drew was actually it looked like he had a bikini, and he was just like going by little kids' birthday parties over a building, and he's on a crane. It's I can't really get too much into it. I don't want to give too much away from it, but yes, thank you very much for watching. I am Ray from Rated R Reviews, and that is my review of Despicable Me 3. It's okay. Peace.